Hello, this is another first reaction video where I watch an entire... I said that again. I said watch again. In the last video I said where I watch an entire album, and I did it again. I cannot believe it. Where I listen. I listen to an entire album, front to back, all the tracks, nothing left behind. I don't know, man. We're doing the Smiths today. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, you won't know this, but I did The Queen is Dead, which is their third album, I believe. And I felt really confused after listening to it. I didn't dislike it, but I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then literally next day, it just started to click into place. And then for basically past like 2 weeks, I've been listening to it pretty heavily. And I'm digging it a lot. It's really good. So I'm really excited to do the Smiths debut, which is this video, and then Hatful of Hollow, which will be the next video. So I'm pretty stoked because I'm dialed into the Smiths pretty good right now, and I'm digging them. I had one person suggest that I listen to Asleep by the Smiths, which is apparently like a B-side or a single that got released, and it's on like a compilation album, but you kind of have to go out of your way to find it. So I said, okay, I'll listen to it and like give my opinion on it in the next Smiths video I do. So I've listened to it a couple times, and it's really good. It's really good. It's this nice, like soft, piano-driven, ethereal song. Not too ethereal though. It's still pretty grounded, and it's grown on me pretty good too. I've listened to it over the past couple days, and I really like it. So thank you for whoever suggested that. So now I'm just gonna hop right in. Oh, I'm supposed to give my thoughts on Spiritualized because it's my next batch of videos. So Spiritualized is the last album I did. Ladies and gentlemen, we're floating in space. Ooh, what a complicated album to wrap my head around. I've warmed up to it a little, not a whole lot. It's still kind of dense and just tricky. It's a little tricky, but I think I'm vibing with it a little bit better. There's songs on it that I really like. Stay With Me, Broken Heart, those are fantastic songs. Even like Cop Shoot Cop, I've kind of started to vibe with a little bit. Not the middle per se, but you know. So yeah, decent album. I like, as you know, when we're floating in space. And it made me interested to listen to Laser Guided Melodies, their debut, which is supposed to be a little dream pop here. So I'm down for that. Down for that at some point. Anyway, without further ado, let's hop right into the debut of the Smiths. I've been really eager to get to more of their music, and I've been withholding because I know I need to record for this. So, yeah, I don't know any of the songs on this album. I don't think I've seen them on YouTube per se. So I'm really eager to see how this compares to The Queen is Dead, because The Queen is Dead had some pop to it. And I'm wondering if this is going to be more rock, you know, a little closer to that punk ethos because it's 1984 rather than 1986 or 7 when Queen is Dead came out. So let's hop right in with the first track, Reel Around the Fountain. It's a pretty low-key song so far. Stayed with the same energy. Is this song about like molestation? I can't tell. Because you mount butterflies, right? It's a little long-winded, but I can kind of see how this debut functions now, I think. That might be a bad tell, but I saw this funny thing on the Wikipedia. Slant Magazine listed the album at 51 on its best albums of the 1980s, saying, "There's no reason why a mordant, sexually frustrated disciple of Oscar Wilde who loved punk but crooned like a malfunctioning Sinatra should have teamed up with a fabulously inventive guitarist whose influences were so diffuse that it could be hard to hear them all at all, and formed one of the greatest songwriting duos of the 80s. I think that's really funny. Anyway, so yeah, Reel Around the Fountain. Okay. Let's see what You've Got Everything Now is like. The bass always plays a really melodic role in the Smiths songs. You know, I'm not actually expecting to love any of these off of this album, if I'm to be completely honest. Because kind of had a feeling it would sound like this a little bit, where it's just not quite as robust as some of their later work. Kind of like, Beatles, where it's like you listen to Please Please Me and, oh gosh, what's that second one? I don't remember. Beatles for Sale, something like that. And there's, some interesting stuff going on in there, but you're like, and then you realize they're like, you listen to Help and you're like, okay, that's like the full realization of their first two albums, right? That sort of thing. And I'm kind of seeing that with this, and I sort of expected it. But the primary reason I'm listening to this is to have context for Hatful of Hollow, because Hatful of Hollow is the one I'm excited for. It has Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now on it, and so I'm like, okay, I think that's kind of closer to what I want. So I just need this for context. That's not to say I'm just kind of tuning out and just letting it soak in so I can move on. My expectations are just low, I guess is the thing. Not that I'm listening to it any differently than I would anything else, but that's just kind of the point I'm coming from. So, Miserable Lie, track number 3. There's something like skeletal about this production compared to other tracks of theirs I've heard. It doesn't sound thick. It sounds kind of a little twangy. I don't quite know if that's like a jangly kind of thing that they're trying to go for, because it felt thicker on Queen is Dead while also being kind of jangle pop. So this just seems a little more garage rocky, I guess. Is that technically alternative rock, indie rock, post-punk? Yeah, sure. It's just a subtle difference I can see in the mixing and the production. The song is a little insufferable. Not a fan of that one. Yeah, like ultra turbo falsetto. No, I'm sorry. Pretty Girls Make Graves. I just discovered that some versions of this album have Still Ill as the number 6 track, and some have This Charming Man as the 6th track. And I'm not exactly sure why they changed it out. Or if I should be listening to This Charming Man instead of Still Ill. I don't know. But we're just going to keep trucking forward with Pretty Girls Make Graves. This is pretty cool. It's a very Smithian thing right there. I say this is probably, I'd say that was probably my most favorite so far. Better than Reel Around the Fountain. Yeah. Okay. I'm vibing. So what I'm going to do is I am going to listen to The Hand That Rocks the Cradle next, and then I'm going to split I'm going to put this Charming Man in between that and Still Ill and just pack it out like that. And I'll probably only do one video right now, by the way, just because it's getting a little later in the day. And I don't want to be here for another like 56 minutes to do Hat Full of Hollow. So I'm going to just do the debut today, especially since I'm adding an extra song. So, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. What do we got? We need a chord change. I need a chord change so bad. I'm being teased. Aside from the monotony of the chords, not bad, not bad. I can kind of see like the beginnings of the Smiths in these last two songs. Pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna play This Charming Man, which apparently in all original U.S. releases and since 1992, nearly all reissues have included this song as the 6th track. This Charming Man. I guess it's about gay stuff. Let's see. Ooh.
Why pamper life's complexity when the leather runs smooth on the passenger seat? I would go out tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear. This charming man. I jumped up.
Not bad. It didn't really hit any notes for me though. It was just kind of there. But that's okay. You know, you can't win them all, and it might grow on me. You never know with this band. At this point, I'm just kind of. It's like all holds are off. All bets are off. All holds barred. Bets are off. Still Ill.
Under the iron bridge we kissed. Those days am I still am I still
That was okay. I think I dug the instrumental more than the melody. Lyrics were pretty. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please leave a like if you liked the video. Yeah. Okay. Hand in Glove is next. It will be the track 8 of 11, I suppose. What do we got? Ooh, so jangly. This is like a really bleak song. It just feels depressed. And not even like the song sounds depressing. It's like the song sounds depressed. Like the song is disinterested in itself. It's interesting. Kind of sounds ugly, I guess is the word. Just kind of like bleh, bad taste in your mouth. I don't really know how to take that one, honestly. I didn't really enjoy it a whole lot, but maybe that's the point. I don't know. What difference does it make? Whoa.
So what difference does it make? I'm too tired. I'm so sick and tired.
His turbo falsetto is back. Much more palatable here, I'll say that. Not bad, not bad. I'm really curious as to how I'm going to warm up to this one, if I will, because I don't know how I feel about this at all. I don't owe you anything. Second to last track. Let's plug forward.
It's coming night.
Just a sultry song.
Did I really just to
Ooh, these chords.
but you owe me something. Repay me now. Oh, I don't want to go out tonight.
That one was okay. I'm noticing that his melodies aren't as catchy on this album. They're definitely more punk influenced, I think. Okay, so last song, Suffer Little Children. What's up?
And I'll lay me down over the moor.
Hmm.
Take me to the mall. Tonight will be your very last night. A woman said,
Pretty sick guitar work.
"Son, we are
It's kind of a relaxing song, actually. Could fall asleep. I'm gonna just relax to this one, guys. ASMR laughing. Oh. I actually drifted to sleep. Wow, that song put me to sleep. And that's a good thing, by the way. I love when songs can do that. Yeah, that was solid. I wish other songs on the album were like that, honestly. There's like this magic in it, and it's there a little bit in Pretty Girls Make Graves. Maybe a little bit in What Difference Does It Make, but totally right there. That's good. All right, so that's the debut, guys. Honestly, kind of what I was expecting, if I'm to be completely blunt. Not super into it. It might change a little bit, but I can tell, I figure this would be the case. It's just a little too rough around the edges for me. It's not as melodic yet, not as poppy yet. But that's okay. That's okay. Just not quite my thing. Not quite my thing. But we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. So yes, so Hatful of Hollow will be the next video. I'll probably film that a couple days from now. But yes, thank you everyone so much for watching these. These videos are doing really well, and I appreciate all the interaction, the feedback, all the subscribers. I'm almost to 5,000. 100 more, and I'll be at a straight 5,000. So we'll see if we can get there.